Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, we wouldn't have made it through this 2020 hell. Lack of sports to get here to today. Take a look. Look down there. 0, 0, 0 days. 11 hours, 44 minutes, and 50 seconds. That's when our Cowboys kick off. Let's get open for business here. And let's wake up the football gods. Wake up here, guys, because our Dallas Cowboys right now are in.
Los Angeles.
That's right. They're in the Los Angeles area. The good news was when I went to bed last night, the air quality in Los Angeles was not good. It was 159, not as bad as San Francisco, which is 186. But it's looking pretty good for the Dallas Cowboys and the Rams game to be a go for tonight. They don't want to push it off till tomorrow night or Tuesday night. They want to have this thing tonight because they want to get as much exposure out there as we possibly can get. And I'm excited. You know, I didn't sleep much last night. I started smoking my pork shoulders 5 or 6 o'clock last night, and right now they're up to about 170 degrees. Don't have too far to go to get them done, but it's still, 10, 15 degrees at this point is about 3 hours, and I got to make my coleslaw and got to make sure I'm ready for my chicken wings. So I still got a lot of work to do. And then at 1 o'clock, we want to see the Eagles take on the Washington whatevers. So we're going to do an early live stream. I don't know I'll do the whole game, but I want to troll Philly 500, and I want to make sure that my set is ready to go. And today, it's big for me. Well, first of all, I didn't get my sleep last night because I had a bag of wood chunks, apple chunks, right? And I'd taken a few chunks out the top of it. They're great chunks, because they'll simmer for 3, 4 hours. And I reached in the bag there. I had two big chunks left, and then the rest of it was literally like mulch. It was bark and small chips, and I'm like, what the what? So I go to Home Depot last night to get some more chunks. Ain't got no chunks. All they got bags of just like chips, little teeny chips that burn in about 10 minutes. So I had to improvise, adapt, and overcome to be able to get ready for smoking. So I had to add them like every 2 hours or so. So I've got a video that'll come out showing you guys how exactly what I've done to do it. So went to bed at 12. I was up at 3, and I was back up at 6, and everything else. But it's okay because football game day and barbecue and meat is like it's a labor of love. And if you really have somebody who knows what they're doing, you can taste the love in the cooking. And that's what we have here. We are absolutely positively just in love with football and glad it's back. Now, there's a lot of people who, still been commenting and saying that, if they protest, I'm out and everything else. Well, that's on you, buddy. That's on you. I understand. Some other people said, if I see Black Lives Matter, then I'm definitely, well, I'm sorry that you won't be here, but I can guarantee you I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here watching football and enjoying. And I'm sorry that, people being killed unnecessarily by the police and people trying to help them bothers you. I apologize that I feel bad that bothers you. But, I hope you can find something good to do on Sundays. I know it won't be too long before we fall and you can rake up leaves and things and stuff and all that, So have fun, we'll miss you. But I'm going to enjoy watching football. I am going to love watching football. And much like our Dallas Cowboys, who put in as much work as they could, they had to shorten training camp because of COVID. But, Dak Prescott with the field at his house, getting the guys there together, guys having to adapt and overcome and find ways to get working out during a pandemic. Not everybody has a great gym at their house. Some of the guys just got drafted, came to Dallas, and now all of a sudden you're locked down. So shout out to all of the players that have been out there trying to do everything they can to get ready and risking getting COVID for our entertainment. Let's make no mistake about it. They are sacrificing themselves for you and me to be entertained. That's a wonderful thing. Now, I wish I could tell you what the Dallas Cowboys were going to be doing today, but I have no freaking idea. It's been double secret on everything. I know Zeke Elliott's going to get the ball. I know they're going to pass the ball. And I believe our defense might be a 3-4, might be a 4-3, might be a hybrid. I don't know. You're looking at me like I don't know. I do not know what to expect. All I hope is we come out with the victory. But this is the first of 16 opportunities to prove that you belong in the playoffs. And I can't wait to get this thing going. It'll be nice to see see what the Eagles do. My buddy, Philly 500, I think he's been out in the smoke too much out in California. He swears that the Eagles are going to win the division by 3 games. And that the Cowboys, he says, still stink. And that they're going to be 7-9 or 8-8 at best. I don't see that. My prediction would be, and this let me give you my prediction for the season. I think the Cowboys will win the division. Last year, we couldn't get a break. We had calls against us that were crazy, like tripping, double tripping, and things like that. We had more touchdown passes called back of Randall Cobb's. Our defense couldn't stop the run when it needed to get the defense off the field. Our kicker couldn't kick, and we had Jason Garrett. With the exception of the officials' calls, you have to look at every one of the areas that we had problems with last year that it at least improved, if not got markedly better. I will say Greg Zuerlein as our kicker is going to be better. I think that's going to be better than Money Maher, who's currently unemployed. I think having the beef on that defensive line is going to make it better. I believe having CeeDee Lamb, the young pup, who doesn't drop passes, is going to be better than Randall Cobb. No shade or disrespect against Randall Cobb. He's a great veteran. And I believe Mike McCarthy and staff are going to be markedly better for our Dallas Cowboys. So to think that our season will go from 8-8 last year worse, I just don't think that's going to happen. There's going to be trials and tribulations. There's going to be new things we're going to have to deal with. But I still stick with my 11-5. I think the Cowboys will go 11-5. I think we're good on that. I actually think the Eagles are going to take a step back. I honestly think it could be. And here's the thing. If you go by statistics, and I'm a numbers geek. Hate English, love numbers. Typically, years out from the Super Bowl, what happens to teams, except for New England, they're the exception, not the rule. Teams get worse 3 and 4 years after Super Bowls. You can look at Atlanta and see, yeah, they've had some down years since that Super Bowl. You can look at the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, fired their coach and rebuilding. They've had some bad years. You can look at the Rams and say, yeah, they came back down. And the Eagles as well. I'm not ready to say that the Eagles are the ones that will buck the trend. And typically, teams 3 years out of a Super Bowl, on average, are 4 games below what they were their Super Bowl year. That puts them at best at 9-7. But with the loss of 2 starting offensive linemen, with the amount of injuries that are going on, and Miles Sanders is out today, Jalen Reagor, your top pick there, second pick, starting out the season with a hurt shoulder, your top pick is a quarterback. I'm sorry, I got that backwards. Your second pick is a quarterback that won't be playing. You're not going to get that impact. And I think 8-8 is where the Eagles are going to be. The Redskins' defense will keep them in games, and I think they'll be improved to 6-10. I think actually Jason Garrett may improve the team for the Giants. 7-9, but we'll see. I think the Cowboys have a good shot to win the division. That doesn't mean they're going to, but they have a good shot. They have on paper what they need. Now they have to go out and prove what they've done in the offseason is working. For me, I have been working my ass off on trying to get this set together. Like the computer, the outdoor set, the ceiling, you're trying to put everything together. I've put in a lot of work. Now we're going to find out today, friends, if it's a Super Bowl broadcast. Yeah. All right. I got food to get ready for today, and I can't wait to show it off to you guys. I'm Mark Holmes, and I hope you guys join us for our 1 o'clock live stream while we troll Philly 500, as well as our game night for the Dallas Cowboys broadcast. Whew. I can't believe it. Tonight. And hopefully,
I don't have time to have a bad time. It isn't on my schedule.
I'll see you soon.